Welcome to Marketing with Confidence. I'm your host, Marianne Amies. We're going to be talking all things digital and online marketing for business owners and marketing professionals. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by your digital marketing, be sure to listen along and you'll hear tips, interviews and more that will give you the confidence to create marketing you love. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing with Confidence. Today, I wanted to talk to you about when to stop DIYing your marketing. As business owners, we often start by doing everything. We might have limited funds, or we really want to embrace the business ownership journey and understand how all the different elements of our business work. So you might find yourself doing some bookkeeping. You might find yourself packing orders or managing your diary or connecting your calendar to a scheduling software, lots of little bits and pieces. And when you're starting out, you typically have time. And that also includes digital marketing. So you have the time to use social media. You have the time to plan and schedule content. You have the time to write newsletters or write blogs, because you're in that getting started phase where you're putting in the effort to reap the rewards down the road. But it can be really hard to know when to let go of your marketing. A lot of business mentors will tell you about outsource everything and focus on your own strengths. And while I really agree and subscribe to that level of thinking, there also is the financial burden or the financial impact of outsourcing everything. So really, you need to prioritize the things that you outsource, giving away first the things that are, the least of your ability, costing you the most time, frustrating you the most. So when it comes to your digital marketing, when do you stop doing it yourself? So today on this podcast, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons or 3 key signs that it's time to stop DIYing your marketing. So the first sign that it's time to move on from social media, to move on from digital marketing and hand it over, is that you can make more money with the time it takes to do your social media than it costs for someone else to do it. So if you're a professional services business, for example, and you can book your time at $100 an hour or $200 an hour, can you outsource your social media or your digital marketing? So in effect, the hours it's taking you, say it was taking you 10 hours a month, can you outsource it for $1,000 or $2,000 a month or less? And if you can, that means you can use the time you're spending on digital marketing to earn income, that your time is better served doing the thing that you're an expert at. And if you've read, for example, The Great Leap, you'd be looking at where your zone of genius is. What is the piece that you're best at that no one else can do? And that's where you want to be spending your time. And it's far more profitable to your business for you to be billing hours against that rather than, struggling through your digital marketing. Or even, if you're excelling at your digital marketing, it still may be the sign that it's more profitable, or, you can grow your business further by letting go of your digital marketing and outsourcing it. So when you can make more money from that time is a great example. That said, knowing how humanized digital marketing is now, it may be best that you keep the human one-to-one piece of your digital marketing. So you might still create video content or reels and use a lot less time to do that, and then be sending it to somebody that can produce it, finalize it, and push it out across different channels for you. The second key sign that you should stop DIYing your own marketing is that you're not cracking it. If you've been DIYing for, 6 months to a year and you're not growing, you're not getting inquiry, you're not getting DMs, your online store isn't thriving, it could be a sign that you need to stop DIYing your marketing and call in some expert advice. So when you're not cracking it, and to be honest, this is one of the most common conversations I have with new clients. They call and they say, I've tried everything and nothing's working, or I'm stuck. We used to, be delivering X, and now we're simply not getting those same results. Or I've, fumbled on digital for so long and I'm just not getting traction, and I need a new strategy. And that's the key word, strategy. If you're DIYing your own marketing, chances are you're connecting dots of things you see on social media, tips that friends give you, maybe listening to podcasts like this, but you probably aren't implementing a strategic view or a strategic approach to mastering your marketing. You unlikely have a plan that details who your ideal client is, what activities you're going to do over the next 6 months, what the key messaging is, what the key channels are, when you're going to run promotions, how you're going to engage, or how you're going to build your list, how you're going to utilize emails, SEO, your website, your social media. So that holistic, strategic approach to digital marketing, they're the signs or they're the missing pieces of the puzzle that are often behind the, I don't feel like I'm cracking it. I don't feel like I'm getting the success, or I'm not getting the reward for all of the inputs I'm doing. So that's a key sign when I guess your level of ability in your marketing is maxed out. And it may not be that you stop all of your digital marketing. It may be that working with an expert, you get a strategy in place that you can then follow, or it may be that you let go of some of the more complex areas. For example, social ads or Google ads. Again, I know from years of experience running an agency, we can get far better cost-efficient results out of ads than clients that are DIYing, because they simply don't understand all the complexities. Ads platforms have lots of great, simple, get you started sort of offerings to really simplify the ads experience, but without the complex features and without the complex optimizations that an expert can do for you, you will pay more using those simplified solutions. And those solutions are in place to get you spending money and get you on the ads platform, but to really have your marketing thrive on those ads platforms and give you the most cost-efficient result, that's where working with an expert and letting go of DIYing is far more beneficial than continuing to muddle through. And the third sign that you should stop DIYing your marketing is that you just don't enjoy it. So, for people like me, we love digital marketing. We actually love it. We love thinking about what to post on social media. We love the discipline of consistency and processes. We love trialing. We love testing. If you don't enjoy it, if you find the technology continually frustrates you and the problem-solving element just you don't have time for, or you just don't thrive in that sort of, area, that's a key sign to stop DIYing your marketing. If it's making you unhappy, if it's the least exciting part of your day or your week, if you dread it and put it off, your digital marketing is such a critical element of your business, and forcing yourself to do it and to think about it and plan it and to execute it when you really are begrudging it is a key sign to stop. Even working with a mentor and having that sort of inspiration and motivation, that can, help that DIY journey. That can help you turn it from really unenjoyable to perhaps a pared back structure where you're managing some areas where you can have really good impact, and then you're outsourcing the areas that just give you the creeps, that just make you regret ever going into business. If we think about our accounting, many people profess to feeling overwhelmed by numbers and not enjoying, or not understanding and feeling overwhelmed by their numbers, by their profit and loss, by, their BAS or their cash flow and all those sorts of things. So nobody hesitates in getting an accountant on board or hesitates in getting a bookkeeper on board because we recognize it's not a strength. We don't enjoy it. We don't understand it. And I guess being a more, established part of business, or, in some ways, even a more respected area of business than digital marketing, nobody thinks twice. Nobody questions, why would you outsource your accounting? Why would you outsource your bookkeeping? You should do it yourself. People understand, no, that there's an area of expertise there. And if you get it wrong, you can get yourself into all sorts of trouble, whether that is, not having a profitable business because you're mismanaging it financially, or getting in trouble with your compliance and tax requirements. So we happily get rid of that. And for most of us, it is an area that, is not enjoyed. But with digital marketing, there seems to be a little bit of a, number one, hesitation to put up the white flag and say, I surrender. I do not understand it. And it's not the best use of my time. And, number two, it's not as, I guess, established as an industry, or it's not as that there's always been this sort of fad or trend element to digital marketing, when in reality, digital marketing is marketing. Social media marketing is marketing. It's just that the platform changed. We didn't used to say television marketing or radio marketing or newspaper marketing. We simply called that all marketing. So, over the last 10 to 12 years that I've been in the industry, there is still that sort of trend or again, clients will call and say, I've not done any digital marketing, or people are saying I need to get a website, or people are saying I need to be on social media. I need to do digital marketing, as though it's something, new and a bit of a fad. I should jump on this trend. But the reality is marketing includes the digital space, and that is more and more critical. So, if you're not enjoying digital marketing, think of it like accounting and say, I fly the white flag. This is not an area of my expertise. I don't enjoy it. I don't look forward to it. And I'm ready for, some help in this area. Again, whether that's fully outsourcing or there's some sort of mentoring or partial outsourcing approach. So I hope this episode has given you some food for thought. I'd love to hear from you if you're DIYing your marketing and you love it and it's, and you're cracking it. I'd love to hear from you. And similarly, if you feel really stuck in your own digital marketing and you're not enjoying it, I'd love to hear from you as well. So feel free to reach out via Instagram or the website. And I hope it's been helpful. Hey, thanks for listening to another episode. If you don't want to miss one, make sure you subscribe to the show in your podcast app. And if you love it, be sure to share it with friends and colleagues who you think could benefit from increasing their digital marketing confidence. Want more? Head to maryanneamies.com to find out how you can work with me directly, to reach out to have me speak at your event, or to grab yourself some free resources.